Good day, folks. This is Dimitri Lascaris coming to you for Reason to Resist from a village named Jamal Abad near the city of Shiraz in Iran. This is March 26, 2026. Last night, the Israeli Air Force, or perhaps the American Air Force, dropped on this village some kind of munition that disperses magnetic mines and over a wide area. This is very similar to a cluster munition, but apparently it's intended to disable, destroy armored vehicles. In this instance, however, the munition has been dispersed across a broad area in a village where there is no apparent, no evidence that I can see so far of any military facility, any military presence at all. These mines have not been all collected, and so we are being told that we have to be very careful. We have to stay close to our guide. We're not supposed to touch anything. We've been told to put our telephones on airplane mode because these things can be triggered apparently by cell phone devices. They can also be set with timers, I understand, to go off at some fixed time. These apparently are, by the way, behind me, villagers. And we are told that they are going to explode one of these mines and disable it while we're here. But for now, we're just trying to ascertain what happened. Our colleagues from Iranian media say that, to their knowledge, this munition has not been used thus far in this war by the Americans or Israelis in Iran. So this might constitute a very, very significant escalation, particularly when one considers that this was dropped on a civilian area, quite densely populated.
We are in Jamal Abad village, somewhere close to Shiraz, and as we have heard last night, there was a kind of projectiles that were fallen down here, and each of them contained some, as we did some investigation, it is not officially confirmed, some 70 to 72 kind of mines. They are scattered everywhere here in this village. We were riding here, and for some half an hour, the whole area is under a very restrictions and limited, because these mines, nothing is known about them currently. But as far as we know, that they are electromagnetic mines, and they've killed some people. As we have heard last night, a woman was killed in her kitchen while she was cooking, and another man, while he get close to take one of these mines, he lost his arms and leg, amputated. A highly dangerous area it is. We don't know whether they have timer, they're sensitive to heat or what. But we are here in one sport field in this village. And one of the mines near the wall, as you can see, it has been exploded. And as I got the information, the projectiles could go to the range of up to 40 meters. And very dangerous. Now, as we have been warned that we have put our phones on airplane mode, but let's see what will happen. And as I understood, the security team from last night, they've been busy dealing with these mines, and they have neutralized some of them, they exploded some of them, but the very cautious warning has been issued to the people living in Jamal Abad and Kafir villages next together not to get close to these mines. And this is the first one since the beginning of war that we are seeing these type of mines are being dropped here. We don't know why they are dropping these by their warplanes, Israeli warplanes, but maybe according to some rumors, they're trying to find out where the launchers are. But the road that we came, it is very narrow, and it is in a village. It is quite impossible for a launcher, even for a car, to move on. As the latest update of these mines that I talked about them, in two neighborhoods, today in the morning in Tehran, they found out some types of these mines. So we cannot say it was only Shiraz. Now they are being found even in Tehran.
Right there. Okay.
Over there.
So is the
Oh, no, that's mine.
That's a mine. The little green thing there. So this has not been exploded.
Yes. It has not. داداش خیلی نزدیک میشه. آره بیا عقب نزدیک نشو. میتره که ما میریم رو عقب.
So as you saw, that munition apparently has not been exploded, although judging from the black marks on the wall, another one may have gone off, but that one remained intact. We have moved away from it because its blast radius is apparently 40 meters and we were well within that. But now we're going to something rather gruesome and distressing. We've been told that the head of one of the head of a person who was killed is still lying on the ground somewhere in this village. I'm not going to show you that image, obviously, but you can tell from the circumstances here that this is a very fresh attack, and the authorities have not yet had the opportunity to deal with the aftermath, the horrifying aftermath of what was done here.
Guys here, as my friends, part of the security team, they told us the residents here, the local people, they're trying to detect houses that they have been found, some of these mines have been dropped, and they put some kind of this mark right next to the door that it can show everyone there is still danger inside. But much more dangerous thing is that some of the houses here and some of the lands, no one is living there, so no one knows that if there is still some of these mines. And the other point is that, as you notice, it is Thursday, 10:30 roughly. It is raining. Why it is dangerous? Because some of these mines might be buried under the ground, and so it is not easy, and they will not be visible, and it will be very difficult to detect and find them. One more important thing is that the soil and the rain together, they might put pressure on the mine, and as the security team told me, that it might be one of the things that can trigger the mine and it can be exploded at any moment. Right now we are seeing one of these houses come between. Guys, very fast, just took photo and come back. جلوتر میلاد نزار برم هر جا که خطرناکه
Where is it?
کجاست؟ Follow me.
It's right there, the green object. So an Iranian journalist who's in our entourage just asked me to do an interview here out of the rain under a shelter. This is a local villager's home, and she asked me for my views as a lawyer about what we witnessed here. And this gentleman, this kind gentleman, asked me to stay because it's a custom to offer tea to visitors. So we're going to take a brief break from doing our work here to join this gentleman for a tea.
هر چه قدم بخواد بیریزه ما تکونم نمیخوریم سر جامون تو منزلمون موندیم با امید خدا تا پیروزی اسلام
We won't be defeated even every day they bombing us. They bombarding us.
اما میگم بریم داخل اگه
آقا شما نمیترسید بمباران؟
اصلا
I'm asking, don't you fear? He say, never.
اگه همینجا کشته بشه ما تکون نمیخوریم.
If I will be die here, I never move from here.
این خانما نباشن.
Very زحمت. یه توضیح بشه. خانوما میشه برن اون بعد. Guys, 2 mines have been dropped here in this location. One of them just exploded at the time it was dropped. And the other one exploded when a man got close to him. And in this bag, there are 2 fingers. May I open?
یا زیر این یا زیر این
این انگشت شست میشه
Yeah,
که دور جدا شده.
car that the photo of this car just went viral last night. And as people told me that mine just dropped somewhere close this one. And you can see the shrapnels just penetrated everywhere in this car. And this is the blood of a person who was martyred. He got close to this mine and tried to take it, but it was blown up. And part of the mine also there, here. And this is the blood of a person. And whole area got, even this wall, you can see the impacts of the shrapnel.
بله این دیوار کلا تخریب
And the glass has
And
been
also,
shattered up here.
they just told me that this wall was fully destroyed. This wall.
کهکشا که اینجا خورده رفته اینجوری
Shrapnel penetrated the car, and they came into the car. خونه اون کسی که شهید شده اینجاست. And a person who got martyred, the family members are mourning inside. This is his house. What was the name of martyr? اسم کسی که شهید شده چی بوده؟
چی شادمان
علیرضا روستا. The person who got martyred here.
A man?
Yes.
How
a
old
man.
was he?
چند سالش بوده؟ In his 30s.
He has children?
بچه چند تا؟
بچه نداشت یه دونه داشت
One child.
He has a child?
And one child, and that one is a 4-month-old. پسری یا دختر بچه؟ One boy. 4-month-old
4 months
boy.
old.
Yeah.
We've now been invited into the home of the family who was killed. His immediate relatives are not here at the moment. They're close by, but we are accompanied by extended family members, uncles, cousins.
Their neighbors.
They're all neighbors or family?
No, these are the media people, these 2 people. Rest of them, yeah, neighbors. کدومتون نسبتی با شهید دارید؟ شما چی؟ This is that he's the uncle of martyr's wife. شما؟
من دایش هستم.
Distant relatives. دایی شهید؟
بله،
The
دایی.
uncle of the martyr. تسلیت میگه.
زنده باشی.
Thank you.
The woman?
اون اون عکس کیه؟ And this one is the photo of the martyr و همسرشون. Yeah, the martyr and his wife. And here is the mother of the martyr. میاد داخل. The woman in brown is the aunt of the martyr. Also, his wife and child is another village they are coming.
We are now leaving the village. We had hoped to watch a controlled explosion of some of these unexploded munitions, but the security team that carries out those tasks is not here at the moment. But to conclude this report, I will share with you a video of one of these munitions being exploded last night in a controlled demolition. You'll see what the lethality, or at least get a sense of what the lethality of this odious munition actually is. For now, signing off from a village on the outskirts of Shiraz on March 26, 2026.
این نمونه بمبایی است که توسط جنگنده ریخته شده تو روستا. خیلی مواظب باشن خانواده ها، اگر همچین چیزی دیدن دست بهش نزنن، صبر کنن تا بچهای چک و خونسا بیاد خونساش کنه. به هیچ عنوان نزدیکیش هم نشید.
اهالی محترم، لطفاً از منازل خود خارج نشوید. پشت پنجره ها نباشید و پنجره های خودتون رو باز کنید. میگه اون میره. اینجا وایسا. تو ردیف وایسا.